Hello guys, it's that time again to do my collage page, and it's a bit later than what I normally do. I usually do it around about the 15th or something like that, halfway through the month. But I've been so busy with my journal, which is nearly done. Yeah, so I thought I would get out the page. Oh, it's so annoying that it's ripped. So March, June, July. So we're in July. That one out. Okay. And look, I've got stuff. I was watching TV last night. Glad when this book gets put together. Left it open so I can put the pages in there. Well, yeah, I was watching TV last night because I couldn't be bothered doing anything else, and did a lot of fussy cutting. So here's the last one we did for June, and I'll show you the cover page for that one because I really love it. Look at little baby, so cute. Yeah, so that was the winter one, and I've got some more left over of this paper which I may use. So I had so much fun doing the video of me painting all those papers that I think I may do a little bit of splashing and all that kind of stuff. So I've got some paper from, is it Janet Marsh's diary, like nature diary. So that's from there. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It's the leftover, like, leaf was from the other side of that, but I love it because it looks really wintry. That's from the nature diary. This is from Edith Holden, and so I've got this in the middle there like that. So I might tear off some bits and pieces. So I've got some bits that I've cut up, and love that little house. So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of colour on the outside, which will work in with that. And so I picked out some greens, blues, and all that kind of stuff. So I may have to stop it, and actually I might even put a bit of colour on that as well. Actually, I may have to stop it. Sorry about the glare. Oh, put that up like that. There's a bit of a glare. So got a little bit of the black soot. I won't have too much of that. And what's this one? This is tumbled glass. Love that one. So I sort of want, maybe I do a tiny bit of green pistachio as well. So we'll see how we go with those. You can't really see it. I wonder if you've got a little bit of brown in with that as well. Vintage photo. Okay, really, I might blend in those. Where's my brush? Okay, I've got this little brush here too, which I'm going to use to paint. Okay, sorry guys. I've got a brush that I might want to use to blend it. Where the heck did it go? Oh, well, good as any. This will do. Might blend the colours a little bit. Okay. I think having that that brown on there may not be the best idea. So we'll see how we go. Not a lot of it's going to be covered, but oh, just thought that having a little bit of that on there would look really nice. I will have to pause, but I thought this has got it's from Edith Holden, and it's got sharp frost and thick fog in an early morning. So it's all sort of about, you know, the winter and all that kind of stuff. So I might put some bit of colouring on that, I think. Yeah, oh, I like it. I like it. Just add a few spots. Quite a bit of water happening there. Down the bottom. There you go. Now I'm going to have to pause and dry these. And I will be back. Try not to get too much stuff on me. That's what you can do just to add a little bit of colour to your journals. Okay, I'll just pause it, be back in a tick. Okay, I've dried it off. I think it looks rather gorgeous already. And I really haven't done that much. Now I just really wanted to bring out the sort of grey tones. Might put that in the corner over there like that, either underneath. Quite love that. Whether that's just going to sit over and under, I think maybe like this. Top. I was umming and ahhing about using some of this. I think it would look really pretty, like those colours there. Maybe underneath, just a little bit. Don't know, we'll see. And I liked this picture. This is really quite nice. I was thinking maybe look really good in the corner. Because the colours are really quite nice and it's quite sort of wintry type of thing. And I've had animals in my collages before, but I haven't really had horses. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I have cut out, like I do love this, and there's the feather, and I've cut out a bird, quite like this little house, but that may end up, I did cut another bird here somewhere, and I had that too, which may work, which may not work. Where are we? Here he is. Bird, mushroom. So we'll see how we go. And where's that other little pieces like this. And I quite like it like that. And the leaves. So we'll see how this progresses. I've got a feeling, even though I really do like this bird, I do want to use that because I've got a lot of birds in the collaging. So what I'm going to do is, see there's a couple of birds in here as well, is how good that goes. Oh, there's the feather. Love the colours. See how we go with it all first. I probably won't end up getting the birds in there anyway. So how much of the horses do I get in there? In a minute, I'm just going to put that up towards the light, and maybe, here we go, like that. So I chop off the bird like this, get my pen, maybe just go like this. There we go. Chopping off the bird. Now, scissors. Method to my madness, people. Method. I know I'm chopping off because I quite like those, and I think they would look nice somewhere else. And then I wanted to not have the numbers in the corner. There we go. I think that looks good. And then those will go like that. I just wanted something different. Wanted something different. Now, where is my glue paper? Oh, look, I said glue paper. Glue paper, people. Glue. Okay. Oh, geez, I'm not organised today. I tell ya. Back in a tick. I'm back. Get some glue. Put these down and organise ourselves. Okay. Getting there. Now, I wonder if you'll see any of that. Where will we have this? Or do we like that better? I think I like that better. There we go. Do you like the colours? How good do they look? Don't want it too big out. I don't want it going everywhere. Okay. Come along with me in my collaging process. I just love this time of the month doing the journaling collage. So next month I've got for the month of August, I've got, it's my birthday month, and I've got the journal that which I've made up to do collaging for next year. One for me and one to give away. So I was thinking of doing a giveaway when I had 1,500 subbies anyway, which is getting pretty close, which will probably be around about the same time as my birthday. Nice birthday present. Okay, putting that along there like that. Where's my little roller? Oh, the place is such a mess. It's crazy because I'm doing too many things at once. Now, I really do like that, but I'm thinking, do I want that underneath? I think so. Methinks. I'm just going to glue that. The colours look good. Thank you, Deb, for these beautiful Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I love her eco dye one. This is from Familiar Trees, and I had a bit left over from when I did that. I made 3 of those journals. I just love it. Love it. Okay. It's all good if it's sitting over the edge, because we're just wanting the colour and to figure out to see that it is a leaf. So now, this baby here, some underneath, some on top. I really do like that, but I think it needs a bit of inking. Just as well, I have cut everything out because it would have taken forever. Now, where is the colours that I've used? I'm thinking do that. Actually, it just needs to blend in with the background, and I wanted to get the cooler colours. Probably going to go underneath anyway to make it look like it's still a windy day, having those cool colours in the background. I'm not going to ink around the edges because I'm not wanting to highlight them. Okay, now pretty colour, pretty. Okay. I miss my Yoo-hoo glue. It's the best. Okay. Now, probably do need a roller for this. I need to find it. There it is. There it is. I've actually got some, we're doing a lot of rearranging and everything of the house. As you guys know, that I'm doing a bit of renovating. And I am out in my studio is actually a bungalow at the back of the house. So I have to go outside to go in the studio. And we got a house, when we bought the house, we had a little, a tiny little shed out the back. And I need to glue this. Where are we? Yes, sorry. I'll be with you in a sec. Yeah, a tiny little shed at the back, and my husband put some stuff in the shed, and it really wrecked everything. Like, we haven't really got a shed, and we've got no backyard and all that kind of stuff. So and it's been really getting me down. I'm like, I'm so over the renovating. Anybody that's renovating totally gets it. Oh, it drives me nuts. And we're going to get the toilet and everything and the vanity and all that in on the plumber's coming on Tuesday, coming Tuesday. Yay! I'm so happy to get my bath second, because the ensuite, we were using the normal bathroom when the ensuite was getting worked on. Like, we actually created an ensuite, and now working on the ensuite is the main bathroom while we're working on the main bathroom. So there's only still, you know, I just don't have any privacy, because that's our room. And you know, you'd be sitting on a loo and here comes your teenage son. I just don't care. Oh, so it'd be good to have my own space back again. And have my bathroom back. Hope that's straight. Oop. So you do all this stuff. But anyway, cutting a long story short, me blabbering on. I am going to have the front. We rearranged our house and furniture and all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to have my studio will be inside the house. And it's going to be awesome. It's like, I offered this room to my youngest son, because my oldest son doesn't live at home anymore, but he comes home every now and again. So I've got a bed in here for him when he stays over. And I offered the front room, which is probably the biggest room in the house, as in bedroom, and he just wants his own room. Like, he's such a creature of habit, because he's got a Doctor Who door on his door. He goes, I got the door on my door. I'm like, well, we could probably put that door in the other room if you really wanted, but no. He goes, no, I like this one because I'm nice and close to the toilet during the night. And so, cutting a long story short, I actually get to get the big room for me, for my new art studio, and it's got this really cool bay, sort of like, not a bay window, like a wraparound window, which I'm going to put a bench in the corner and some seats, and have a chair thing, and a table and chairs around it. And I am going to do probably art and journaling classes from home. Yay! Because I will have the extra space to be able to do that. So if anybody's in the area, it'll probably be all properly set up by the end of August, I think. So if you're ever in Australia, I've got a place for someone to stay, and you can come and do a journaling and art class with me. That would be nice. So I'll be advertising in my local paper and whatnot, and art shops and whatnot, to say I'm going to be starting some classes, which will be fun. Get people out there learning about junk journaling. Not as prominent in Australia, but it's getting there. We've got a lot more people in Australia doing it, which is good. Now, see all that babbling while I'm working. So yeah, I'm super excited. I've got really beautiful Laura Ashley wallpaper, which I've had for like probably 5 years now, that I want to hang up on the wall. And I'll have that hanging up on the wall where I'm filming, so I'll have a pretty wall to look at. And then yeah, so once it's all done and everything, and we're going to go to IKEA and go and get some cupboards and everything, because the ones I got in here are not that great. And my place is always a mess, and as you know, when it comes to paper, oh good grief, get stuff everywhere. I reckon this little birdie is going to go up there. It's going down. Okay. Gee, I'm real chatty today. Oh, I know why I'm chatty. I've been off the coffee. Because I've been having these stomach pains and everything, and I thought I'm going to just going off coffee, and that seems to have helped. I think having lac-free, I'm a bit lactose intolerant, and having lac-free milk and all that kind of stuff, and coconut milk and almond milk and soy, and not as much coffee, I'm just having teas, has really made, well, I haven't been having these pains, which is really good. But then I went out for a coffee lunch with my husband today, and I haven't had a coffee for a while, and they offered coconut milk. So I had coconut milk latte, and I think I'm a little bit hyper. That's funny. I'm thinking, gee, I'm chatty today. It's pretty bad when you're driving yourself nuts. So yeah, that's probably it. I'm hyper on coffee. Okay, now all that is rather gorgeous. What do you think, people? Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. I like it. Now, usually I cover up the writing, but I love the writing. I just think it is beautiful. And I don't know, I think methinks that this little birdie may go down. Got some feathers happening in there. It's a real collagey one this month, and really love that. I think I quite like that one too. It's sort of like feather in the corner, and then that sort of sitting there, or even maybe that just there. With some of the mushrooms. You know what? I think I am going to cut the mushrooms. What else have we got in this stash? We've got some leaves. I'm going to lift this up. See, this is why I knew when I put this corner down that I probably shouldn't put the corner down. Ugh. Do as I say, not as I do. I'll just lift it up just a tad, because I think, actually, I quite like that. That's going to go across, and then that'll go down. Okay, now a bit of the old blue. Okay, this is actually a little bit of a different collage for me today. I think the influence of coffee sending me trippy. Yeah, paper cut from flicking through all those books in the thrift shop haul today. Oh well. I jolly hurt paper cuts. Move that over, and then have that underneath. There we go. And then sometimes it's not always about what you're putting on there, it's about the colouring, but this works because we've got leaves, but we've also got the colouring. I quite like that. I don't know if the birdie is going to go there. I think rather than the bird going down there, we put the mushrooms there, and then we have this leaf, which is going to get the blue treatment. That's going to go over there. This little guy. Ooh! Oh, I nearly forgot. July. Okay, well, July will go there. This will go over the top of the July. That'll go there. This will probably go like that. And then, what do you think? What do you think, peeps, hey? Maybe I can have that sticking underneath. I like that. I like it. So you get to see a little bit of the paint that I actually did. That would be a good idea. And I don't know. I do like him. I do. What about if we just don't want to take away from the horses, that's all. Well, while I'm thinking, I will get some colour on this July. And I'm thinking this. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to go for. So I'm sorry, peeps. So this is Faded Jeans. There we go. Sort of want a bit of a grey bluey colour, because that's what winter is about. Let's look. Oh, I'm going to pause while I paint this and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. I've decided what I'm going to do. I've painted. So now I'm just going to be quickly gluing everything down. Here we go. So I've done the July. Got July on both sides. Just as well I remembered that. Actually quite like how this is turning out. I surprise myself every month. Don't know why. I want to still have that word, the fog cleared. I think that looks really good. And I just love collaging. Now, I'm going to go, I want it to sort of go on there, but around it, if you know what I mean. So, there we go. And I decided to cut around these because everything had been fairly closely fussy cut, and it had brown on the outside. So we'll put some leaves there. Be very careful not to break that leaf off. Oh, gee, this glue! Okay. Oh, delightful. Okay, I still want to see some of this. Here. This is what happens if you good grief. When you roll it out too far, not good. You end up getting glue everywhere. Now let's come off. I did decide, I did cut him out, and I do like him, so he's going down. Okay. Oh, geez, I'm making a mess. Please tell me that other people, I know that Wendy Wendy has trouble with glue sticks. She said her and glue sticks don't really get along, so I'm not the only one. But I think it really does depend on which glue stick you use. I am going to stick that there like that, because I don't want the feathers in the horse's eyes. And this little feather is going to go like that, halfway between the horse. I don't think that is going to be going anywhere. And that sits well there because, you know, bird feather. So, okay. Oh, good grief. Thank goodness for baby wipes. Now I'm going to cut and then ink around the edge, and then we are done. I like it. I like it. Okay. Cut these bits and pieces off. And then ink the edge, which I'll do with the blue. And then that's my July page. It may seem weird to some of you guys having winter in July. That's why we have Christmas in July here, because of the winter. I like the idea of having winter Christmas. That's how much the American and English culture have influenced the Australian culture. Okay, I think this had come undone. Yes. There we go. Okay guys, thanks for your patience. And even though we don't get to see a great deal of the colouring, you still see a little bit, but you got the idea of the fun that you can have with it. Oh. Okay, put that away. Put this down. And I've got the splattering on here as well. I like it. Yay! How nice. Real sort of cool wintry colours. And I got to keep my bird, which is nice. And some really nice horses and a poem about winter. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be a flip through. So that's a little bit delayed in coming. You've seen I was going to do it a few videos ago, but I needed to get this done because I was running a bit late. Okay, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching guys, and thanks for putting up with my coffee induced chatting. Bye.